Right. Drilling. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are drilling. There are works outside and then they're drilling the wall and it's just making noise. Anyway, today we are going to work on this iMac from the episode 1 where we refurbished it, and today we are going to replace the battery, the speaker, and also we are going to replace the CD drive, super drive in this machine. So we are going to complete the restoration process with this one, and then we can go back to the shelf and give space for another iMac, which we are going to work on very soon. Let's do this before they start drilling more. So what we have to do, we have to turn this thing upside down. We are going to use a towel to protect the screen. So the screen goes that way. The first episode we shot while we're not drilling, there were no drilling then. So the first episode we shot was over 2 years ago now. Yeah, 2020. It's now 2022. I mean, such a poor performance. Only a handful of videos since then, and also the drilling. But we're making some progress. So this machine was sitting on the shelf for over 2 years. So since then, since I bought this iMac, I got 2 more of these iMacs from the G4s. One of them is another 15-inch, but also I've got a 20-inch, and that I'm going to modify. The insides replaced to the M1. I've got a Mac Mini for it, and I think I've got all the parts. So we are going to do that and turn it into a modern computer. Chances are that actually you came from a video which shows G4 converted into M1. To access the battery easier, it makes sense to remove the memory bank, and then it won't block us our way. Then we just simply pop it out and pop back in the new one. Shouldn't show that, right? So with that, the battery is replaced. So now we are going to turn to the CD drive, and let's see. The super drive is being held to the case by 4 screws on the sides, and then there are 2 screws on the front. So once they are done, it just lets go. We need to also remove the screws from the caddy. These 2 clips are holding the front panel, which we need to remove in order to make sure it works within the case. As you can see, the rubber here is horribly wrong. It's just sticky and then it's broken up into the pieces. You need to thread through the cable in order to make sure it doesn't get into the way, and then it just clicks back to the satisfying click. So now we are just putting back the super drive into the case. We are reattaching the IDE cables, putting in the memory. This seems to be plenty enough. This is also good. I mean, that cools the CPU. So Apple did a very good one on this, like you see, because the heat pipes are going to the side and they are connecting to the case. So actually the whole of the case is used to dissipate heat. So it's really cool. We are now just simply reconnecting everything to the logic board, and then we should be good to go. Okay, now it's just time to put it back all together. I'll try to turn it on. We can set the date to 22/04 to 27th. At the time, 16:13. Yeah, that's close enough. Save. Okay, let's try to get an audio CD. And see whether we can do anything with it. Right, so we can try this and then we'll see whether the audio actually works. Because if it doesn't work, then we've got yet another speaker doesn't work. Open recent audio track 1. Works! So the CD player works finally. I think that's partial success for today's episode. The superdrive works perfectly fine, so I'm very happy about that. The battery is going to be alright for the next 5 to 10 years, so we should be okay with that too. I need to find a speaker. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. I've got a few before and none of them worked, and this one, I thought it works, but still doesn't, so something is wrong, clearly. I still need to get one which works. I will be back very soon with a 20-inch G4 conversion to Apple Silicon, so stay tuned for that one. In the meantime, you can check out the restoration video of this iMac here. You can do subscribe there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Yes, done. I've finished. It's over 20 minutes anyway.